Hi guys, Brian with Mountain Seasoning. Today we're going to show you how to make summer sausage using our original summer sausage kit. We've got 2 pounds of beef, 1 pound of pork. We've gone ahead and cubed them up. We're going to run them through the grinder with the coarse plate in. Then we're going to add our seasonings and cure, mix it up, run it back through one more time, stuff it in the casings. One tip to remember though, sometimes people can buy pre-ground pork at the store. Be sure to check the labeling. A lot of times there's a saline or salt solution that's on the product. It can really throw off the flavor and make your product extremely salty. So now that we've run our meat through the grinder the first time, we're gonna add it to a bigger bowl for mixing, add in our seasonings and cure and our water, get it all mixed up, run it back through. So we'll start with our meat mixture. We get about 3 pounds. Add in our seasonings and cure, which we've got 1/4 cup seasoning, 1 tablespoon of seasoning, and 1 teaspoon of seasoning, plus 1 1/2 teaspoons of cure. And then we're gonna add in 2.4 ounces of ice water. And the key with the ice water is when you're mixing it, it's gonna help those seasonings break down, really mix into the meat mixture really good. And then when you run it back through the grinder again, it helps with that friction that can be caused when it goes through such a tight space. So now that we have mixed our seasonings and cure in with our meat, we're gonna put it back through the grinder one more time on a coarse plate. You can do a fine grind if you want. It's gonna be personal preference at this point. So we're just gonna go ahead and keep the same plate that was on there before, get it ground up again, and then put it in the casings. So now that the meat has been ran through the grinder a second time, it's time to stuff the casings. And there are several ways that you can do that. You can make little balls of meat and drop it in. You can use the stuffing attachment that comes with your grinder, use a standalone stuffer, or the method that we're gonna be using today is the Mountain Seasonings Big Shot Jerky and Sausage Making Gun. The summer sausage casings will slide right over the tube. So once we have the meat stuffed into the tube itself, we can extrude it into the casing and we'll be good to go. Okay, so we have our meat in our jerky gun. We've slid the casing over the top, so now all that's left to do is just extrude the meat into the casing. Just add a little pressure to help keep the wrinkles from coming off, and you're starting to stuff your summer sausage. About halfway through, we'll add a little bit more. Do it one more time, we'll be good to go. All right, so we have our casing stuffed, so now we have to close the end. There's many ways that you can do it. A lot of people will do either a hog ring plier, some people will do just butcher's twine. We include excess twine on the end of our casings, so that way you can cut it off, go ahead and tie them. We do not recommend hanging the casings that you get in our High Mountain kits, as sometimes the knots can fail and your sausages can fall into your smoker. So, especially because this is gonna be cooked in the oven tomorrow, we'll go ahead and cut that off. You're gonna pinch it down, make sure all your wrinkles are gone. You don't wanna over tighten it, because if you tighten it too much, the pressure when cooking will cause the casings to explode. All the casings provided by High Mountain are perforated, so they will allow some pressure to escape when cooking, but you can also definitely over tighten, which will allow for a mess in your smoker or your oven. So we'll stick this in the refrigerator overnight. We'll come back tomorrow, stick it in the oven, and we'll make some summer sausage. So we've let our summer sausage cure overnight. We've preheated our oven to 200 degrees. We're gonna go ahead and stick it in, and we'll check it in a couple hours with our thermometer. It needs to reach 156 degrees internally to be safe to consume. Another option is your smoker, but today we're just showing you an easy way to do it in your own kitchen. So the summer sausage has reached 156 degrees internal temperature. That's what was required for it to be safe to consume. We're gonna take it out of the oven, drop it in an ice water bath, let it sit for about 20 to 30 minutes, take it out, and it'll be ready to slice up. Our bath is to stop the cooking process. And that way we've got a nice moist product. We'll let it come down to temperature and then we'll go ahead and cut it up. Sausage has been in the ice water bath for about 20 minutes. It's come down to temperature. We're gonna go ahead and slice it up. We'll show you what it looks like. One thing to remember with these sausages, if you're not gonna consume them immediately that day, they need to be put in your refrigerator or your freezer. So that is gonna be the best method for keeping them long term, vacuum sealed, wrapped in butcher paper, however you like to do it. So Let's give it a try. If you like this video, please check us out on our website, himtnjerky.com. Have all of our products, specials, frequently asked questions. Also check us out on our Facebook page and Instagram pages and our YouTube page, Mountain Seasonings Official. Thank you for watching and good luck this fall.